the veterans.
Seem like we should be on the same page. We're from the same school.
The originals.
He's pulling your strings like a little puppet.
The war for respect in TNA has reached a whole new level.
You want to talk about respect? Is it about respect or the spotlight?
As three men will pull out all the stops in a three-way battle. The phenomenal A.J Styles, a TNA superstar from day one, looks to defend the honor of those who made the company what it is today.
I'm messing with a washed-up has-been who better step out my face.
The instant classic, Christian Cage, the accomplished veteran who helped bring TNA to the next level.
All I've been hearing lately is that I need to pick a side. I'm the champ, and I'll pick a side when I want to pick a side.
And Booker T, a wrestling legend who looks to guide TNA to mainstream dominance.
You took A.J Styles to another level. You made him who he is today. And now, only thing he wants to do is move you out of the spotlight and take it all for himself.
These men will battle in a three-way duel on the ultimate stage to discover who truly deserves respect. The phenomenal A.J Styles battles Booker T and the instant classic Christian Cage in a three-way war.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match at Bound for Glory is a three-way war to schedule for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Charmel from Houston, Texas, Booker T.
In recent weeks on Impact, we have seen the situation between Booker T and A.J Styles just completely heat up. When you factor in the situation with Christian Cage, that makes this three-way matchup tonight one of the most highly anticipated bouts of the entire Bound for Glory card. And at the same time, we have questions to answer when it comes to both Booker T and the instant classic Christian Cage. First question about Booker. What the hell's in that briefcase that Charmel's bringing down to the ring?
Well, he said the time is near when he's going to divulge that information, but it is intriguing. Every time he comes down, that briefcase is coming to play, and we still don't know what's inside of it.
The second participant is from Tampa, Florida, by way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He is the instant classic, Christian Cage.
In terms of the battle lines here in TNA, we have seen a very, very strict division. We've seen the veterans. We've seen the legends on one side. We've seen those stars like Kurt Angle and Booker T and Sting line up. But yet we've also seen those young lions, the heart of TNA, the TNA original. People like Samoa Joe. People like an A.J Styles. But the question that we ask when it concerns Christian Cage is what side of the fence are you going to line up on? He says that he may just be right down the middle and he may not make a decision either way.
I don't think he wants to be defined. I think he considers himself a young lion, and he considers himself a veteran. He's one of those guys that really is hard to peg, and you know what? His mind may never choose a side.
And the final participant in this match is from Gainesville, Georgia. He is the phenomenal A.J Styles.
This is again one of those situations when it comes to the respect or when it comes to the lack of respect that the phenomenal A.J Styles has shown to certain people here in TNA. One thing that you and I, Don, will never question is the incredible overall athletic excellence that the phenomenal one brings to total non-stop action wrestling.
Well, we know one thing after what just happened on Impact. last Thursday night. A.J Styles is not going to be looking at Christian Cage for any kind of support. I think in the long run, it was the best thing that happened to A.J Styles. He's got to realize it's got to be an independent A.J. He's always kind of looked up to Christian as a mentor. We've seen him and at another time look up to a Kurt Angle. He needs to be his own man tonight. It's a three-way war. He can't depend on anybody but himself. And when you think about all the accomplishments this man has in TNA, I think he can handle it.
Booker T trying to take advantage of a situation where A.J Styles was momentarily distracted looking over at the instant classic Christian Cage. But A.J was ready for Booker, catches him with a shot, going to try and take it with a side slam and does, and then backbreaker across the knee instead.
I like what this just happened here. Christian Cage just walked outside, observing everything going on. He's letting Booker T and A.J kind of set the tone and looking for an opening in which to enter. While A.J was looking at Christian Cage, Booker T took advantage of it and turned things around here, and now here they go eye to eye. You with me? Ask him, are you with me? What a show of
momentary support, and then the inverted DDT leads to a pin attempt, but A.J pulls the instant classic off, and now here they go, toe-to-toe, and what a rocky relationship we've seen between A.J Styles and Christian Cage in the past couple of years here in TNA, Don, where they've been together, they've been at each other's throats, and the pin attempt there by Cage gives him a near fall.
Nice backslide, but A.J Styles just able to get his shoulders up in time and get out of it. A.J, obviously he's going to have the speed advantage in this matchup, but Christian Cage, somebody that's just so resilient. Wow. Like, that's what I'm talking about. He just takes the opportunity that he sees, takes the ropes out of A.J Styles' way, and then comes up with that knee, sends A.J down, but then factor in the experience of Booker T. This could be anybody's. This one could go to anybody here tonight.
Well, that springboard by A.J is one of those things that looks good on paper, but not so good when Cage cuts you off. Here's an exchange between Booker and Christian. Boy, nice that's kick. Physical. And then Booker with the full extension of the leg drives Christian out to the floor with the kick.
Well, Booker T can use those legs so well. I mean, he can almost kick it from one side of the ring to the other. They're so long. A.J, a goal! Oh, God! Unbelievable! I thought he was going one way. He went back and moonsaulted to the other. Christian Cage, he caught him off guard and took Christian Cage out. Look at this, man. I mean, he just...
The incredible unpredictability of A.J Styles is magnified in the replay that you just saw, ladies and gentlemen. We all thought that he was going to spring towards Booker T, but instead, he pulled that move right out of nowhere, and now Booker tries to take A.J., send him into the table. A.J blocks it, stops him, and then there's, after taking Booker head first right into the broadcast position, he catches him with a chop, a big sledgehammer blow to the top of the head, and referee Shane Sewell tossed to the side. There's the briefcase that comes into play, and A.J's knocked out.
Charmel was right there perfectly as she hands it to him. A.J just went right into it, and this gives Booker T the advantage as he throws Christian Cage back into the ring. Unbelievable turn of events there as A.J was just on fire after that backwards moonsault, but now he is knocked out in front of us, and Christian Cage and Booker T trading blows.
Rifling off those forearm shots is Booker. As he tries to follow up in the corner, Christian's prepared, ready, catches him, but then as Christian comes out, Booker's ready for him, elevates him up and drops him down. Booker gonna try for a pin attempt, and with the far leg, not even a 2 count before Cage kicks out.
Booker T gives him the look, but Cage got the shoulder up in plenty of time as he's got Cage back to his feet now, using those legs. Look at the extension that he can get on those knee shots. He can take those knees all the way up to your jaw, and then he just spins the kick around and takes it right to his head.
You're right, the long legs of Booker T, the powerful knees as well, lead to another pinning attempt. And another 2 count here, but Booker can sense, Don, that he's the guy out of the 3 that's had the better of it in the opening minutes as he tries to continue the wear down, the beat down of Christian Cage.
You know, we've talked about how valuable Charmel can be as you see her looking on. She was just perfectly placing that briefcase into his hands as A.J was caught up in emotion. A.J in front of us now trying to get to his feet as he's going to try to get himself